Lost my all and I got it back. That's my hustling.
to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
A reminder to come out for the next band giveaway. We will receive a free Bulls golf print bag at the arena.
If you're still looking...
And a little bit of a fashion show taking place as the Bulls came. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. It'll count towards the Deschamps for the Bulls. The overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes. Stay in our lane. Business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out its right direction and see how they can continue to build and find a way to build from the ground up and reach new heights, whether it is going a more rebuilding route, more in the middle route, versus going and really taking big swings. I think this is an organization that is very much trying to find their direction.
Oh, you're kind of setting the table. A lot could happen with this team. Good stuff. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizichet. Hunter is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the one. Giddey kicks to MP. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. MP's got 6 points.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Pass to Rizichet. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Well, he's got the space. MP will not hesitate to throw it down.
Now Rizichet. For three, Hunter. It's all in by the Bulls.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
White, good.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
Deschamps, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, a minute ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. And I talked to them about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive. I hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against the Golden State Warriors. And it's Rizichet missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
The whole defense did not see that coming as Giddey goes for the jam.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing here by 8. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Number 3, Levine, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So it's Atlanta now. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Pass to Capella. White against Young. Shoots over White. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
Here's MP. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry. There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Count that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Hawks trail by 13. Out to the wing. Riza with it, and P's there. Young, right side, looking to end the run. And it's Riza missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And it's White missing. White's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to Capella to the left wing. Here's Riza. Can't hit that one. Good defense by MP.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Bean passes to MP. Vucevic with it. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text, when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later, but NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing two things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, that's the best.
Drawing the foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
The Hawks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That free throw, no good.
At the line for two.
He hits the second from the line. The Bulls leading by 16. Ball from long range. Another three for Chicago.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Bogdanovich. Nance outside. There's the triple. Rebound by Smith. Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
Capella with a screen on Ball. Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit. Ball finds MP. Back to Ball. And it's Rizichet with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Back to Young. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything. We could package it. Could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of influx. And players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Ball kicks to MP. Another miss by MP.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. It's an 18-point lead. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Back to Young. Pass to Rizichet. The shot comes out.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
It's stolen by Nance. And Young kicks to Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Young. The shake. And the rejection by MP. Down low. And MP throws it down.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Young against Ball. Pass to Rizichet. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental.
gets.
Puts up a deep three. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And so it's Chicago cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got DeAndre Hunter. Daniels out there with Matthews. Then it's Nance. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's Hunter. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Daniels. Just 4 to shoot. Buries it down low.
Looking confident inside at 6'7", Daniels has the height to feel comfortable down low.
White the pass to MP. Traps in the tray. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
To the middle. And Matthews kicks to Nance. Okongwu with a screen on White. Daniels, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP. Pass to Craig. Now Vucevic. He's covered by Matthews. Fader on the way. Rebounded by the Hawks.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The Bulls leading by 23. Giddey the pass to MP. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Nance.
Well, that's a heady play by MP, the youngster, with a vet move.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Chicago. So Shams, when the league brought in that 65 game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said.
And Nance is so athletic and so springy and bouncy out there on the floor. He can draw a lot of contact like that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Substitution on the court.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
And here's MP for three. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 18. Young taking his time here.
2 minutes remaining in the
Hunter down low. Frank is on him. It's good. Hunter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
MP kicks to Crane. Pass to Dosunmu. Bulls moving the ball around. And here's MP for three. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Bogdanovich up top, defended by Dosunmu. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Dosunmu finds MP. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The Hawks trail by 16. Pass to Hunter. Hunter with a screen on Ball. Ball against Young. 6 to shoot. Here's Rizachet. A three-pointer off the mark. On the wing, MP. Covered by Hunter. And that one is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
This one for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Chicago, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Hawks.
Where's the perimeter D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's take a step back.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
They've got MP, Josh Giddey is out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic, and it's Levine in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Pass to Hunter. Young for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For the 3. And there is White. And that's good on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist on the night. Young outside. Inside. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
A moment here to look at some numbers for MP. Averaging 40 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
Yeah, this is what his coaches have been waiting for that light bulb to turn on. And right now, it is burning bright. He looks fantastic.
Here's Vucevic, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Pass to Rizachet. And here's Bogdanovic. Young outside. Rizachet wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
3 points.
Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bean passes to MP. Missed inside. The Hawks trail by 17. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And you might very well see some more parts of Bogdanovic's game with a night like this.
MP outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. MP's got 33.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Capella kicks to Hunter. Can't hit that time. Nice D from Levine. The Bulls leading by 18. Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Back to Hunter. To the paint. There's Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And that one's good. MP.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Here's Rizachet. A three-pointer, no good. And so, MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Here's Rizachet.
Great understanding by MP. Knew what position to be in.
And the dunk by MP.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Young passes to Capella. Rizage with it. He's got 14. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Vucevic. To the inside. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Capella. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovic. Capella with a screen on Giddey. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
There's Levine. It's tipped.
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And the dunk by MP.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Rizage, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Looking now at some numbers for Zach LaVine.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And then for Atlanta, Nancy's checked in for Rizage. And Daniels subbed in for Young. Down low. And Nance slams it in.
Pretty good use of the screen and roll as Larry Nance Jr. does a great job of slashing right after setting the screen.
To the middle. Here's MP. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. And Hunter, here we go. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Chicago. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Hawks, 2 games back.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
When you grow up in the Ball family, then you better move the ball.
Here's Bogdanovic. He's got 22. Pass to Daniels. Takes the 3. Here's Capella. And the rejection by MP. Dosunmu with it. He's looking for MP and finds him. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And a break. Down here, guys, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And there's the drive. And they recover it. Craig can't get it to go.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Ball with the bucket.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Jalen Trevy's checked in for MP. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most. And up here for the Bulls. Matthews, he's checked in for Atlanta. Now Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Matthews. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 assists now tonight.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Matthews. Okongwu is out there with Nance. Then it's Daniels. And it's Roddy in at the small forward. The Hawks trail by 18. Daniels dishes to Matthews. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Nance from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Kicks it out to MP. Kept alive. Back to White. Inside. Goes back up. MP, no good. Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Daniels passes to Okongwu. The kick out to Matthews. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Levine wide open. And the Bulls with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good. Daniels.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 54 points. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Hawks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Daniels. White covering. Atlanta gets it back. Roddy the pass to Daniels. Okongwu a screen. Daniels, no good.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Young's checked in for Atlanta. Nance's screen on White. Young against White. Young, good.
Defender's just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
To the paint. Here's MP. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Young outside. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Poke loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, Atlanta. It's a 16-point game. Misses the 3. Now, here is Young. Pass to Rizichet. Rebound collected by Levine.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
MP, no good. The Hawks trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Chicago has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Levine. Levine sets the screen for MP. Takes it from 10. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. MP's got 58.
The MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. The Bulls leading by 18. Here's Giddey. Here's MP. Rebound by the Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Young. It's stolen by White. Giddey with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And again.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in the league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Hunter's checked in for Nance.
Number 12, DeAndre Hunter.
Here's Bogdanovich, and it's good for 2. Bogdanovich has got 26 points.
Now, Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get 2.
And it's White missing. The Hawks trail by 18. Outside, Bogdanovich. And here is Hunter. Looking to get back on track here. He doesn't hit that one. White with the defensive effort. Pass to MP. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Hunter kicks to Young. Puts it up. Hits the jumper in space.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
MP inside. White wide open. He fires. A 3 off the mark. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 19. Young, no good.
He got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Bogdanovich wide open. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's MP, and it's blocked. Young dishes to Capella, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're gonna have to foul him.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
No good on the free throw. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
White against Young. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Young pass to Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Giddey kicks to Levine. Giddey the pass to MP. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 21.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Capella with it. And here's Bogdanovich for three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at him.
Bulls leading by 18. MP with a screen on Bogdanovich. MP way outside, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Risache. Young outside. Takes a three. And it's Risache missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And the rejection by MP. Hunter finds Capella. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry,